Welcome to our news updates. A Missouri law banning gender-affirming care for transgender minors and some adults goes into effect Monday after a judge rejected the blockade on Friday. Judge Stephen Omer of the St. Louis District Court on Friday denied a motion to temporarily block enforcement of Missouri's ban on gender-based grooming, writing in an order that the petitioners have failed to demonstrate conclusively that there was a sufficient risk of an irreparable. Before we continue, please support us by clicking on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell for more updates. In a lawsuit filed last month on behalf of 3 Missouri families with transgender children, 3 LGBTQ health organizations, and 2 physicians, Missouri's American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, Lambda Legal, and Brian Cave Leighton Paisner, the measures argued it would cause serious and irreparable harm to transgender youth in Missouri if allowed to go into effect. Withholding or restricting gender-specific health care for persons with gender dysphoria when medically indicated puts them at risk of serious and irreversible harm to their health and well-being, the groups wrote in the lawsuit. Youth with gender dysphoria, if left untreated, they can have serious medical consequences, including possible self-harm and suicidal thoughts, they said. Omer wrote in Friday's order that plaintiffs in this case are unlikely to succeed in their contention that the Missouri statute is unconstitutional. He added that the scientific and medical evidence for gender-responsive care is conflicting and unclear, even though all major medical organizations consider it medically necessary. Consequently, it has not been possible to demonstrate conclusively that the matter has sufficient prospects of success to justify the grant of an injunction, Omer wrote. The Missouri ACLU vowed to keep fighting after the verdict. While we are disappointed and disagree with the court's decision, we will not stop fighting to protect the rights of transgender people in Missouri. Tom Bastian, spokesman for the ACLU of Missouri, said in a statement, "The case is ongoing and the matter is undergoing a full hearing." Lambda Legal responded promptly to a request for comment. The law, Senate Bill 49, bans healthcare providers from administering drugs, including puberty blockers and hormone replacement therapy, to treat gender dysphoria in minors, with an exception for transgender youth who started treatment before August 28th. The measure also prohibits transgender youth under the age of 18 from undergoing gender-confirming surgery and prohibits MO HealthNet, the state's Medicaid program, from covering transition-related procedures. Jails, and correctional facilities in Missouri also cannot provide gender-affirming health care to transgender inmates, regardless of their age, under the new law. The law, which encountered several obstacles before it could get through both houses of the legislature, expires after 4 years, thanks to a sunset clause added after hours of closed negotiations between party leaders in the state Senate. Missouri Senator Mike Moon, R., a supporter of the bill, previously told The Hill that he wants to push for the sunset clause to be removed before it expires. LGBTQ rights groups criticized Omer's refusal to block the law's entry into force on Friday. "We are angry. Not only have our government and elected officials failed us, but now our justice system has failed in its duty to protect the most vulnerable of our population." Arrow Royston, secretary of the board of Promo Missouri, an LGBTQ community human rights group, said in a statement on Friday, "Not a single proponent of this legislation understands how this legislation is really affecting the transgender community," said Royston, who is transgender. "None of them understand the relief we feel when we finally understand who we are and how wonderful it is to be transgender. They fail to understand the best part of gender-responsive health care, which is the opportunity to be in looking in the mirror and seeing in the reflection the person you always knew you were," added Royston. Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section.